Drawing every day just might kill your art. Drawing every day is often heralded as the key to artistic improvement. The idea is simple. The more you practice, the better you become. While there's no denying that regular practice is essential to developing any skill, the mantra of drawing every day can paradoxically stifle creativity and ultimately harm your art. This happens for several reasons. The pressure to produce, the potential for burnout, the neglect of other important aspects of life, and the risk of developing repetitive, uninspired work. One of the most significant dangers of drawing every day is the pressure to produce. When artists feel obligated to create something every single day, the joy and spontaneity that fuels creativity can be replaced by stress and obligation. This pressure can lead to a mindset where quantity takes precedence over quality, and where the process of creating art becomes more about meeting a self-imposed quota than exploring ideas or improving technique. Over time, this can diminish the pleasure that comes from making art, turning what was once a passion into a chore. Burnout is another very real risk of forcing oneself to draw every day. Art is a deeply personal and emotional endeavor, and constantly pushing yourself to produce can drain mentally and emotional reserves. Burnout can manifest as a lack of motivation, creative block, or even physical symptoms like fatigue and anxiety. When drawing becomes something that must be done every day rather than something one wants to do, the risk of burnout increases significantly. Once burnout sets in, it can take a long time to recover, and during this period, the artist may struggle to create anything at all. Additionally, focusing solely on drawing every day can lead to the neglect of another important aspect of life. Art is often a reflection of the world around us, and to create meaningful work, artists need to engage with the world, whether it's spending time with loved ones, exploring nature, reading, or simply relaxing. These activities enrich an artist's life and provide inspiration. When the focus is on drawing every day, these experiences can be pushed to the side, leading to a lack of new ideas and a narrowing of the artist's perspectives. Moreover, drawing every day can lead to the development of repetitive and uninspired work. When artists are under pressure to produce something daily, they may fall into the trap of producing the same type of work over and over. This can stifle creativity and prevent growth, as the artist is not pushing themselves to experiment or take risks. Over time, this repetition can lead to a body of work that feels stagnant and uninspired rather than dynamic and evolving. In conclusion, while the intention behind the idea of drawing every day is good, it's essential for artists to recognize the potential downsides. The pressure to produce, the risk of burnout, the neglect of other important aspects of life, and the potential to create repetitive work are all real dangers that can ultimately harm an artist's growth and creativity. Instead of adhering rigidly to a daily drawing schedule, artists might find it more beneficial to focus on drawing regularly but with flexibility, allowing themselves the space to rest, explore, and create when inspiration strikes. The balanced approach can help ensure that art remains a source of joy and creativity rather than a burden. Expanding on the notion that drawing every day might kill your art, it's important to delve deeper into the psychological impact of rigid routines and the importance of creative flexibility. The creative process is inherently non-linear. It thrives on freedom, exploration, and the ability to embrace both inspiration and rest. When an artist imposes a strict drawing routine regimen, they risk stifling these vital elements of creativity, potentially leading to a detrimental cycle of stress, monotony, and diminished artistic fulfillment. One significant psychological effect of rigid daily drawing is the development of performance anxiety. As the days go by and the artist continues to produce work, there may be an increasing sense of pressure to maintain or surpass previous standards. This anxiety can manifest in several ways, from self-doubt to a fear of failure, and can be particularly paralyzing when an artist feels they are not meeting their own or others' expectations. The act of drawing, which should be a liberating and joyful expression of creativity, can become a source of stress and dread, leading to a negative association with the very practice that once brought fulfillment. Moreover, creativity often requires mental space and time to incubate ideas. This incubation period is where an artist's subconscious mind works through concepts, refines visions, and gathers inspiration from various sources. When an artist is consumed by the need to draw every day, they might not give themselves enough time to think, reflect, and let ideas mature. Instead, they might churn out work that, while technically proficient, lacks depth, innovation, or emotional resonance. The rush to produce daily can result in art that feels shallow or forced, as there has been little opportunity for the creative process to unfold naturally. Another factor to consider is the potential for physical strain. Look, drawing, like any repetitive physical activity, can lead to strain, injuries if not done with proper care. Artists who push themselves to draw every day without adequate breaks or attention to ergonomics risk developing conditions such as carpal tunnel syndrome, tendinitis, or other repetitive strain injuries. These physical ailments not only affect the artist's ability to create, but can also lead to long-term damages that impact their overall quality of life. The importance of embracing other creative activities cannot be overstated. An artist's creativity is nourished by a wide range of experiences, many of which do not involve direct art making. Engaging in activities like reading, watching films, listening to music, traveling, or simply spending time in nature can provide fresh perspective and inspiration. These experiences broaden an artist's worldview and enrich their work with new ideas, emotions, and influences. When the focus is solely on drawing, the richness that comes from these diverse experiences may be lost, leading to art that feels disconnected or uninspired. Lastly, it's essential to recognize that rest is a critical component of the creative process. Just as athletes require rest days to allow their muscles to recover and strengthen, artists also need periods of rest to rejuvenate their minds and spirits. Rest allows for reflection, helps prevent burnout, and provides the mental space necessary for innovation and creative breakthroughs. By allowing themselves time to rest, artists can return to their work with renewed energy, fresh ideas, and a deeper connection to their creative process. In summary, while drawing every day might seem like a productive habit, it's essential for artists to strike a balance between practice and rest, routine and spontaneity. Embracing flexibility, allowing for mental and physical rest, and engaging with the world in diverse ways can help preserve the joy and creativity that are in the heart of artistic expression. I'm still on the road to become a pro artist. Let's become pros together, and drop a 20% to the comments if you got this far.